What's good, YouTube? It's K.D.M Sports here, and I'm back with some more content. I know it's been a few days and I've been really busy, but today I want to talk about a matchup that may be likely to happen sometime down the line. The current light heavyweight champ and 2-division champion in his career, Alex Pereira, versus the former light heavyweight champion, Jamahal Hill. This would be an absolutely amazing matchup if it does happen at some point. Personally, I believe Alex is the rightful champion in this division, and I know some people may disagree with me, but I think he can beat every top contender in this division in this era. Maybe Ankalaev is the only threat to his throne right now, and I believe Alex would win this matchup against Jamahal Hill, to be honest, if they fought. We all know fights are not easy to predict, but I will say this: Hill is a better boxer in my opinion, whereas Alex is a much better kickboxer. When you look at it, kickboxing is less limited than boxing. We also know Alex likes to systematically break his opponents down by way of calf kicks and low kicks. Alex does not telegraph these type of kicks, so naturally the opponent is not going to be able to process in his mind when Alex will throw these kicks. Furthermore, Jamahal doesn't really check leg kicks in fights, and he hasn't been up against an elite level double champion kickboxer before like Alex. The thing that makes this interesting though is that both are identical in the tail of the tape. Both are knockout artists. I would give the speed advantage to Jamahal. Striking defense, both are relatively even. They're both very hittable. Alex does like to parry a lot of punches, but sometimes he keeps his hands out a bit too much, and sometimes they're a bit too low. I would give footwork the edge to Pereira. Although I mentioned I believe Jamahal is faster, Jamahal is a more active fighter as well. Alex is a more economical fighter, not much wasted unnecessary movements. He kind of reminds me of a kickboxing version of Joe Louis. He will find the right shots to finish you. The stats tell that type of story as well. Jamahal is very active. He lands about 7 strikes per minute. Alex lands 5 per minute. Striking accuracy stands at 54% for Jamahal, whereas Alex stands at 62% striking accuracy. Now, the one big weapon I think that would be good for Jamahal to utilize is that sweeping right hook, especially since he fights out of southpaw. But at the same time, Alex will probably be fighting that lead hand, especially since he likes to keep his hands outstretched. I honestly think this is a hard stylistic matchup for Jamahal, but he has that equalizer. He also has power and is a great athlete and has a good chin. Although Alex is more skilled and polished as well, as his ability to take shots better at a more natural weight. He cannot afford to get caught with anything by Jamahal, because I believe Jamahal can hurt him. The right hands is what I'm always wary of with Alex. He gets caught a bit too much by them. If he does do what he's been doing in his career right now, where he systematically breaks you down with the low kicks, then he can possibly take some of that power away as the fight goes on, like what he did to Yuri last fight. We'll have to wait and see how a matchup like this comes to fruition and plays out, because they're both very dangerous and are great fighters. I would favor Alex in this matchup. Hard to not favor Alex in any matchup that is going to be a stand-up fight, because I mean, he's the most decorated striker to ever fight in the UFC, and I think most would agree on that statement. I would give it 70-30 odd percentage Alex wins. Thank you guys for listening to me share my opinion on another hot topic in the MMA community. Make sure to subscribe, like, share, and if you've got any opinions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below.